we'll do 63 and 64 on the same plane here. Okay, so find the percent of the total area under the standard normal curve, talking about normal distributions again, between these two z-scores. So we're given z-scores, so we don't have to use this z equals x minus the mean divided by the standard deviation here. But here's my z-values. My mean here is 0. So I want the probability, the percent of the total area under the standard curve, the standard normal curve between these two z-values. We'll use the table for this again. Just like when we're looking at between two values in any other circumstance, we'll use the area less than for the larger, the area less than for the smaller, then go from there. So if I'm looking for the probability that z, so when we're looking at the table gives us probabilities, right? And at the end, we've got to convert that to percentages, which is fine. So the table is going to give us the probability that z is less than 0.55. That's what I'm finding first. Probability that z is less than 0.55. And I'm going to subtract from that the probability that z is less than negative 0.55. So let's go to the table. 0.55. 0.55 right here. 0.55 right here. 0.7088. Minus the probability that z is less than negative 0.55. Negative 0.5. See if I can fit this in there. Negative 0.55. You might not be able to see that. 0.55. 0.2912. So 0.7088 minus 0.2912. That is 0.4176. So that's the probability that z is between these two values. To convert this to a percentage, multiply by 100. Move the decimal point 2 places to the right. 41.76%. So 41.76% of the total area of the normal distribution curve is between these two values. I'm going to do the exact same thing here. In this case, my mean is 0 and negative 2.41. I want this area here. So I want to subtract these z-values, the probability that z is less than 0, minus the probability that z is less than negative 2.41. Now I know the probability that z is less than 0. This normal curve is symmetric. So the probability that z is less than 0 is going to be 0.5 all day. And I know that. I can look at the table and get that. 0.5 all day. 0.50000. Half of the curve is below 0. Half of the curve is above 0. The probability that z is less than negative 2.41. 2.41. Negative 2.41. 0.0080, 0.0080. Subtract these. That's 0.4920. When I convert this to a percentage, 49.2% of the curve is between these two values. There you go.